Skip it up and that up. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Rich of ReviewTechUSA. And no, the sky is not turning red. This is not one of the signs of the apocalypse. But I am here today with BigCheeseVG. And I'm also here with Kev for Mr. Official VG. What's going on, gentlemen?
What is going on?
And as much as I started this off kind of, humorously, this is actually a pretty serious thing what's going on. I'm going to have Big Cheese take over from here and explain his situation, and then we'll discuss other things in more detail. But so what the hell happened?
Well, in regards to, what's going on, everybody? Big Cheese here. Y'all know what's going on. In regards to what happened yesterday while I was streaming Retro Tuesday, I do that traditionally. And while I was streaming, the BC Crusaders, that's what they call themselves. How the hell you crusading me? But they call themselves the BC Crusaders. They spammed DDoS my Twitch page, a bunch of followers with my home phone number saying that my wife's a whore and then my mom has cancer and then says I have your mailing address and stuff like that. So it's been pretty much the cyber harassment, cyber attacking towards me. And then when I informed the dude, okay, how do you have my address? I only posted my P.O. box. He posted my real address on Twitter, which is a problem for me and for my family because I don't play no games. I don't have no understanding when it comes to my family. I don't threaten nobody, don't bother nobody. But the fact that you guys want to sit there and troll, call it trolling, and then post my real... Trolling. Yeah, like it's basically life threatening. And you're going to post my real mailing address? That's a problem for me.
Unfucking believable. They did the same thing to me too. So without going into detail, because you could find a billion, it actually became a meme for a while on YouTube. What happened with Big Cheese and me, there was a business deal we had. It went sour, but we squashed it within, what would you say, 24 hours of it happening?
Pretty much. And
ever since then, it was over. It wasn't like we were malicious towards each other. It wasn't like we kept it going as drama, like so, Keemstar from Drama Alert would be talking about it. It was done, as in I admitted my mistakes. We moved on. It was over. We went our separate ways, and that was it. There's been this group of, and this is why I want to talk about this too, because when I saw, it was funny. I got to say, Jakeem, I thought when I saw your post at first, I thought it was, I wasn't sure it was you, because I was like, oh no, someone trying to do something else again. But then, I wanted to respond to it later and it was gone. You thought I was fake too. You thought I was a fake Rich Masucci.
Yeah, pretty much.
I just made a new Facebook thing because for privacy issues. I shut down my other one.
Right.
But point being is that I'm going to let, for the small group of weirdos who don't seem to get it, we are both grown-ass men. And we could handle our own shit. And we did. We moved on. There is a select group of people who are using this as an excuse to not move on. And I wanted to do this video.
Let's call them stalkers.
It's called they're mentally ill and they have nothing else better to do with their lives.
That too.
I wanted to make this video because I wanted to show one. Look, we're talking. I don't have a magical Big Cheese robot next to me that's pretending to be him. We're talking. It's over. If we can move on from it, as my headphone keeps scratching against the table, if we can move on from it, why can't you? I mean, I know it's not. This is something bigger than this. There's people who have personal issues with me. I guess they do with you too. Why, I don't know. But.
Because I'm fat.
Yeah, well, in case anyone didn't know, here's a shocker. So am I too.
Right.
I know that's probably the biggest shocker everyone ever heard on ReviewTechUSA. But
oh my god,
what?
It's the fat boys.
Yeah, we could be an Oreo without the other side, unless Kev wants to come in too.
I'm done.
That's it. It's over. we could edit at that. But what? I guess the thing is that I wanted to show with this video. We don't need to keep it going for. You guys, I'm going to let you guys put your take on it too and talk. Is that this was turned into something way bigger? That here's what grown men do too. You learn from your. I'm going to make mistakes again. I'll be the first to admit it. So will Kev. So will Big Cheese. It happens, but what you do as an adult is you learn from it and you move on. You don't turn it into a shitstorm and use it as an excuse to, I guess, basically cause drama. This has been, the shit that's happened has been so weird on my end. It's just, I don't know. I'm kind of speechless to a degree, you know, and I don't know. I mean, I'm literally am speechless. I mean, here we are, we're talking on speaking terms, and people are holding on to a grudge that has nothing to do with them. I mean, like, what's some other stuff that you want to talk about that's happened to you on your end? I mean, I've talked about some stuff and kind of let it fade away just because they want more exposure. But what's some other stuff that's happened to you?
I'm just trying to figure out where this BC Crusaders come from.
Yeah,
that's my only thing, because like, if it comes to a point that when they say that, we support you, Big Cheese, we are here for you, and whatever he done to you, we're going to make sure he gets that back tenfold. And it's like, you're not helping me and you're not helping him whatsoever, because I didn't ask for any of this stuff. If I'd asked for it, trust me, you would have known. But at the same time, I fight my own battles. I don't need nobody doing anything for me. I can do it on my own.
Yeah, we're both grown-ass men. And we handled it, too. It's not like this has been like an ongoing war where you and I have been playing like spy versus spy. This has been over like since like the day after it happened.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's been done. It's over. It's squashed. I mean, I don't know. What do you guys want us to like have a picture of me and Big Cheese holding each other's hands in Times Square? I mean, I don't really know what else you guys. I mean, I know it's just an excuse once again, but I think us making this video and hearing us talking civil will make people who maybe bought into it and, you know, were innocent in terms of they weren't just doing it to troll, maybe realize like, oh wow, they did move on from it. Because there's rumors, I even see it out there, that people still think that, you know, I didn't pay you, and people have turned it into so many other things. Like, we've taken down our videos, and the videos of course were downloaded, and I know there's a video out there that has like 150,000 views, and I'm like, you know what, I'm not even going to flag it down, let it stay, you know. But this trolling is one thing too, and I know Big Cheese and Kev are going to agree with trolling. Look, you want to call me a fat piece of shit, that's fine. You want to say shit under my videos to a degree, unless you start spamming, that's different.
Yeah, the fact that this BC Crusader stuff is just getting way out of hand, and this is something that we don't really, you know, I say we both grown men, we squashed the beef, and that was that. Like, you know, it wasn't like, okay, look, we're done, but I'm still going to say something about you. I'm going to say something negative towards you, whatever, whatnot.
We didn't say after it was done, we didn't say one single negative thing towards anybody. Like, it was just, that was it. It was done. And then it turned into a whole shitstorm. And I'm surprised to this day it's still going on, you know.
But the crazy thing is, it turned into a shitstorm, and it wasn't even our shit.
Yeah. That's what we say. We flushed the shit down the toilet. I could see if, like, you know, we escalated the beef and, you know, we were making videos on each other and we just kept it. Well, no, it was over. And now for it to be, you know, it's turned into its own thing, obviously. We're both not stupid. This isn't being done to bring justice to you, or, no offense, if these guys were looking for justice, there's been, I'm sure you know a couple of them, there's been YouTubers out there that have been, you know, accused of, like, you know, sexual assault and pedophilia and shit like that. If they're looking for justice, there's plenty of other places they could try to go seek it. But the bottom line is this, so we don't keep on spinning the conversation around in circles. Here, look, we're both talking right now. We're both being amicable. It's over, guys. To the small group of people who are still trying to live in late 2014, it's now 2015's almost over. Accept 2015, move into it. We have, and move on with your lives. Leave the holes that you're in, that you never leave your basement, and live life. It's great out there. It really is.
It really is.
It's a beautiful world out there, man. When you actually leave the front of the computer screen, and this is coming from a fat guy who does this for work. It's beautiful when you go outdoors, you put your key in your car, you go for a walk. You'll be a much happier person.
You smell squirrels and shit.
You smell the squirrel shit.
I think it's deeper than that, though. I mean, these
It
people
is.
are obviously missing something in their lives in which they
these
feel.
are it is, and I'm not going to try to sound like Dr. Phil, but it's true. This is something much. These guys have psychological. These small group of people, like it's like 3 dozen of them, or maybe not even.
Yeah.
They're angry loners. You know, I see one of them, and again, I won't name him because I'm not giving him credit, and I'm probably going to disable comments in this video. He just, if it's not me, because I've been ignoring him pretty much, minus when he, never mind, I'm not even going to mention what he tried to do. He goes to other people and he just says negative shit. He calls out women. Someone, I know he was talking to my friend from 3 Kilobytes and saying, "Oh, your show sucks now," and someone else is doing so much. He's just so full of hatred that he just wants to spew it out on other people. And usually I wouldn't make videos like this, but I wanted to show people, you know, I'm so glad both of you guys came on because I wanted to show that we've moved on from it. And this is something that has nothing to do with justice for Big Cheese. It's a bunch of very angry, embittered people that are just looking to cause chaos. And if we can move on from it, there's no reason for it to keep continuing. And I hope maybe if people realize, oh, wow, Rich and Big Cheese have moved on from this, you know, maybe it isn't as big of a deal as people are trying to make it out to be. I mean, maybe they'll stop some of it. I don't know. We'll see. But all right, guys, thank you for coming on the show. I'll link to both of their YouTube channels below in the description. Make sure you guys can check them out. I think Big Cheese, you're actually streaming right now as we speak, aren't you? Or about to start?
Yeah. I just got a quitality. Yeah.
Check. So yes, he's actually streaming as he's talking to me right now. So I'll have a link to his YouTube channel. I'll have Mr. Official VG's YouTube channel below in the description. Thank you guys for setting this up. I'm glad you both came on, and I think this is going to give a lot of clarity to a lot of people knowing that we're both amicable now.
Well, we hope it gives y'all clarity. Hope y'all ain't gonna steal me on that dumb ass stuff.
You know, it's traveled really far. Like it's went as far as like IGN and Dual Shockers. Like these guys need to find a breaking point.
Well, they have a troll group. I've seen it before where they literally look. Okay, they have different like categories. Who are we going to troll today? We're going to troll IGN. We're going to troll Rich. We're going to troll Big Cheese. We're going to troll GameSpot. We're going to it's a bunch of kids, or not even. I don't even know if they're kids. I think some of them are
it might
adults.
be grown men because I've experienced grown men doing these same type of activities just in a different manner.
Yeah, me too.
It may even be grown men because I don't think kids will even like do this for so long. Like kids get off of one trend and they go to another one.
Yeah, they have their ADD kicks in and then they're just on to something else. This is someone who, or a few people who for some reason have issue with, because I know one of the people has had issue with me since before any of this, and this is his excuse. He admitted it openly. So anyway, but all right, guys. Again, I'll have links to both Big Cheese and Mr. Official's VG channels below in the description. Thank you for coming on. I think this is going to be a very good thing. I appreciate it. Make sure, guys, to always rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe. And as always, thank you for supporting my channel. Have a good one.